What's up guys and girls, Uber Mike SoCal here with another update to my YouTube channel. In today's helpful tutorial, I'm going to show you how to properly deal with Uber support, whether it's online or in their Uber Greenlight Hubs. What are Uber Greenlight Hubs? Well, we'll get to that in a minute, but first I want to go over how to deal with the Uber support. Inevitably, as you drive for Uber, you're going to run into instances to where you're going to have to contact Uber support. Now, for the uninitiated, Uber support is a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with. Sometimes they'll give you canned responses, an email that kind of addresses your problem, but not really. And it's very frustrating, and many drivers are not sure of how exactly to deal with it. So I'm going to show you exactly how you do it, all right? So that's what it looks like when you sign into Uber. If you go down to your account right over here, hit account, you can go to help right up the top here, and then it'll give you a drop down menu of everything you can do. So let's say you had a fare review to where something went wrong on the trip and you want to select one of your trips. Let's just say one of mine that I did yesterday, right? Said all the following things right here: left an item in my vehicle, issues with my fare, or perhaps a rider feedback. Let's say you had a terrible customer. The passenger was just very rude, obnoxious, threatened you in any way. Who knows? I mean, it could be a list of anything. I very seldomly and rarely ever use this one, but if you ever need to cover your own ass and you feel like there's going to be a problem, like this passenger is going to light you up and say a bunch of negative things about you, or perhaps try to get you deactivated, definitely get on it first. Leave the comment in there under rider feedback and break it down for Uber exactly what happened, as much detail as possible. That way you cover yourself and avoid a potential deactivation. I've only done this twice in 10 months of driving for Uber, but both times I was glad I did, because I knew that person was going to be an issue. So if you nip it in the bud first and beat them to it, chances are they're going to side with you. As long as you don't make it a habit of constantly having these problems, Uber generally will be on a driver's side. I don't know how the passengers deal with it and what their response and feedback is. I mean, I'm sure there are some drivers that get out of line. It does work both ways. So enough on that. How do you deal with Uber support? Once you submit a Uber support ticket online, that is 90% of what you're going to be doing, is supporting through the program that Uber offers. It's always frustrating because the people that respond to you usually are overseas, and if you're a proficient English speaker, they might not be. They might not understand what you're asking. So you do have to be very upfront about what you're trying to get. If there was an Uber bonus that you were eligible for and you did not receive, this is what you need to do. You need to be polite, firm, and respectful in your email. Be respectable, and you'll get the respect back almost always from them. What you do not want to do is yell and scream in your emails like, fuck you, you need to do this, or I'm quitting, or whatever, you know, being offensive. It's like, can't you read an email that didn't answer my question, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Don't be that guy. Everyone's been there. We've all wanted to type out something hateful and rude because we weren't getting our concerns addressed in a timely fashion or addressed at all. But that's what you don't want to do. You do not want to offend the email person or ask for a manager. Let me speak to the manager, blah, blah, blah. There is no manager at Uber. They're just going to ignore your email. In my experience, I tried it out once in my first couple months because I was mad. I didn't get anywhere with it. So that's the first thing. Be polite and respectful, but be firm. State clearly what you want to accomplish in your email. Don't dance around it. Just say what you need to do. Now, if you're getting the runaround and nothing is getting solved, this is part 2 of the video. There are things called Uber Greenlight Hubs. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. That'll directly link you up with the locations. You just type it in there of your area. Keep in mind that not everywhere has Uber Greenlight Hubs. If you're in a rural area, somewhere really far away from a major metro city, you may not have one close to you. So if that's the case, you're just going to have to deal with Uber support. However, I'm in the California market, Southern California specifically. There are several Greenlight hubs in my area. Now they might be 15, 20 miles away, but whatever. If it was a big enough concern to where it warrants you going in to speak to a live person, what I recommend is this. Keep screenshots of all your bonuses. I don't know how many times that I've made it very clear in an Uber support ticket what the concern was, and they came back with me first thing, do you have a screenshot of your bonus? So if you get these bonus emails through Uber, you definitely want to save them. I recommend keeping an email folder in your inbox called Uber or Uber related items, whatever you want to call it, that is nothing but Uber. They send out a lot of information, and if it's a bonus for only 3 days or a month or whatever, keep that email. Take a picture of it with your phone. Have your phone out. Take the picture. You'll want to do that. Save it in your photos folder in your phone. So that way, when you submit the ticket, you have all the proof you need. I can't tell you how helpful that is. Almost always I get my way if I show the proof of it. Don't even wait for it. Say, I have attached the proof in my email support ticket to you. Please review it and get back to me with the results. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, however, if you are going to a Greenlight hub, you will get a face-to-face representative. This is also helpful. If you have any documentation, inspections, anything that you need to do, you can address them at a Greenlight hub. So if it is a very important issue, like a $500 bonus, for example, that wasn't paid out, go to a Greenlight hub. You'll get your money, but you have to bring the proof. All photos, all emails, have it ready. And if you need to print any of it out, that's even more helpful, especially in person. But a photo will work too. So basically, those are some tips on how to deal with Uber support. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and leave a like. I appreciate all the likes on there. It helps out the channel a lot. Leave a comment below. Have you had rough experiences dealing with Uber support? What did you do? What were some of these examples that you would like to share with the rest of the Uber drivers? Leave them below. I'd like to read them. And finally, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's that little red button in the corner. It's free of charge, gets you all my videos, all tutorials, how-tos, and everything else Uber related from yours truly, Uber Mike SoCal. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.